This is a practice that you can do every day. So you can begin your day with it, and or you can end your day with it if you want to. So it's about just settling, grounding and resting in the present moment. So it gives you a platform to move off from or to land into. It's a relatively short practice. So finding your posture and listening to the guidance. So we'll be sitting for about 10 minutes or so. So finding a place where you won't be disturbed, a place where you'll feel safe and comfortable, and adopting a sitting posture on a chair or on a cushion maybe. And if you're sitting in a chair, seeing if you can just come away from the back just as best you can, so that your spine is self-supporting, your head is just lightly balanced on your neck. Shoulders gently drooping, dropped. And see if you can just find a wakeful posture. So we're not doing this to fall asleep to, but we are falling awake with the mindfulness to become more aware of what's happening right now. So a place of dignity and wholeness, if you will. Being present as each moment arises to greet you and disappears, so that you're met by the next brand new moment. So sitting in a moment by moment awareness. And if you will, just bring in your attention to any sounds. So that might be sounds in the room, might be sounds outside of the room, might be the sounds of your own body that you can hear. Might be sounds you've noticed that are in front of you, or behind you, or to your right, to your left. So not going out to find the sounds, but allowing them just to come to you. So your posture is one of stability, of groundedness, and the sounds come to you, secure, solid, stable. So sounds just reaching your ears and allowing them to be, if you can, just as they are. I'm just wondering if you can notice the tendency that we have to label the sounds as they arise. Maybe putting on a label about what they are or where they've come from. Maybe judging whether we like that sound or not. So just noticing, if you will, just the volume of the sound. Loud or soft? Is it very soft? And what about the pitch? And the rhythm of the sound? Is there one? And then when you're ready, at a certain point that's good for you, allowing the sounds just to fade away, just to evaporate into the background or into the ether, and bringing your awareness to your breathing. Can you notice your breath? Can you notice your breathing in and out of your body? Can you notice where your breath first enters? Where is it you notice your breath first entering your body? If you're breathing through your nose, it's probably at the tip of your nose where you can feel the coolness. Or maybe it's the back of your throat. So not rushing on from this moment, but just enjoying the moment, feeling your breath where you first notice it. Maybe noticing your out-breath at the end of your nose. So it might be the tip of your nose, the back of your throat. It might be that you're noticing your chest gently rising and falling. So the invitation may be now just to follow your breath. From the moment you first detect it, all the way down as far as it goes. Maybe all the way down to the belly. Aware of your belly rising on the in-breath and stretching and expanding. And your belly contracting, falling away on the out-breath. So the longer we spend in gentle moment by moment awareness, the more subtle sensations we become aware of. So if you just allow your awareness to rest gently, just like a feather floating down onto your belly, you will be able to detect bit by bit more and more subtle sensations. So just by sitting, just by allowing yourself to notice your breathing, allowing yourself just to be here, noticing what's coming and what's going. So in the short stretch of silence that's coming up, inviting you just to notice your breath and to follow it all the way in. So following your in-breath, noticing your chest rising, and then at the end of your in-breath and before your next out-breath, there's a slight pause where you're not breathing in and you're not breathing out. And then when you breathe out, following the breath all the way out, and at the end of your out-breath, there is another slight pause where you're neither breathing in nor breathing out. So in the stretch of silence that's to come, the invitation now is very gently just to notice your breath coming in, notice the pause, and then breathing out, notice your breath going out, and at the end, notice the pause there as well. So for the whole cycle, noticing your breath coming in, noticing the pause, noticing your breath going out, noticing the pause. And whenever you find your mind has wandered, whenever you found yourself getting hooked by a thought, noticing the thought, letting go, and gently bringing yourself back to noticing your breath wherever you are on the cycle, on the in-breath, the pause, the out-breath, and then the other pause. So just doing that now, in your own time, with no rush, no judgment, just moment-to-moment awareness of your breathing. And you can continue this practice long after and somewhere else in the day. So as we bring this practice to a conclusion, just gently noticing your feet on the floor, sensations that arise here, and your body on the chair, upper legs and pelvis pressing down, chair pressing back. Sensations in that part of your body, sensations in the soles of your feet. Remembering that the deep stillness that we often seek is found just by letting go and just by enjoying this moment. And as we leave the practice and we gently open our eyes, allowing ourselves to take what we've learned from this practice and the feelings that we've got into the rest of the day.